Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie Mermaid and we have been celebrating the wonderful Tim Burton, and today we decided to try and attempt to do a Edward Scissorhand. So just starting by using a glue stick mixed with a little bit of water, and I'm currently using the end of my brush just to make the scars. This was very fiddly and I took a very long time doing this, trying to get them right, shaping them, making them look thicker, skinnier, seeing where they would work on my face, where they wouldn't when I was talking. I did have a picture up that I was looking at as a reference photo just to see whereabouts his scars actually were, especially on the lips. I feel like the ones closest to the nose, just under the eyes and around the lips are probably the most important because they're the ones that you can really see. So some of them you'll see shaping them, moving them around, seeing what works. Some didn't stay by the end, but some did. So I was going to use liquid latex. I was also going to use cotton wool, but I felt like this idea came from the wonderful Nacho. He suggested using glue. So at first I thought he meant gloopy glue, like PVA. And I found a YouTube tutorial where a lady used a prick stick and mixed it with water. I moved it around. I used a little bit of a paint pot lid. So I cut off the prick stick and I added a tiny bit of water, literally a tablespoon. And then I just moved it around, mixed it up. You don't have to add water if you don't want to. Just by mixing the prick stick will probably make it work. But I added a little bit of water to mine and it just seemed to really work. So that's what we did. We spent a long time doing this, so you can spend as long or as little as you like. I don't think now it would take me as long now that I've done it, but I was being very cautious of the size and how it would work. And it was the first time using prick stick, so I wanted it to be right. Here I'm actually using the end of my tweezers as well, and there's my little lid with the mixture in. So I just moved it around. Using the tweezers really helped because they were metal and they had a flat base and it was easier to sculpt how I wanted the glue to look. I'm definitely going to try and use prick stick again with some different looks and try some SFX looks, see how fake blood works with it. But really easy tutorial for scars, especially for Halloween. Prick sticks are super cheap and you can pick them up from most stores. I'm lucky because I actually stole this one from work. Shh, I'm a nursery nurse. We always have glue around. But yeah, you could probably pick this up in any stationery aisle. You could pick them up from Sainsbury's, Tesco, Asda, Amazon, anything you like. But they are very affordable, really easy to use. So yeah, definitely would try this next year for some different looks. So yeah, just spent a really long time working this out. I had the shirt already, it's just a long blouse. I had a bodysuit already. It was a leather, well, a fake leather, kind of like a jumpsuit. It's like a bodysuit, an all-in-one, it's long sleeve. I got the braces from Amazon and I got the necklaces. It was part of a set. I think I got 10 in total from Amazon as well. So that was the look that I wore for Edward Scissorhands. And now I'm just putting on some really pale foundation. I was very careful to put them like around the scars. I was a little bit worried about the glue and the foundation mixing, so I was being very cautious. But it was actually fine. I think next time I would probably just mix a little bit of white face paint with it, just to make it a little bit more paler for Edward Scissorhands. He is very pale. And I felt like I could have done this a little bit better. The wig that we use later on, you're going to see, I used a black wig from Amazon and I just clipped some of it up. I was going to cut it, but I couldn't find scissors on the day. Whoops. But I think next time I would cut it and then just back comb it a little bit more. But when we finally put the wig on, it didn't look too bad. So we're just going around the scars. I did paint over my eyebrows. I probably would block them out next year. This is something that I'm going to learn. I've never blocked out my eyebrows before. I've attempted twice, but I don't think I'm patient enough. So that's something that we're going to do. I put it all over my lips just to give them that pale look. And then we're just adding the white face paint with a makeup sponge. There we've actually mixed the foundation with the white powder. But we already had the base on, so I felt like it wasn't as pale as I wanted it to. I think next time I would definitely just do the one coat of the white makeup with foundation. Just blended it in with the beauty blender. And then here we just have some really pale setting powder. I've never really used this. This year was the first time of actually using it. And it did really set the makeup really nicely, and it didn't really move at the end of the night, so that was nice. Just add in some shadowing here. I put my brush in a dark brown colour. And using purple and brown eyeshadow, I just put some on my lips. And then I started with my eyebrows. Now, if I'd have blocked my eyebrows out, I think this would have turned out amazingly, but we didn't. So what I did was I just made a little point, the corners of my eyebrows. And blended it down to my nose. We dragged it down to the eyes to make myself look really sleepy, and put a little bit around my eyes as well, on my eyelids. We added a lighter colour to the eyelids just to give it more definition, I suppose. Just because of the darkness around the eyes, I wanted the eyes to stand out a little bit more. And then we did use a white face paint, and we did put it under the eyes and did a little bit on the scars as well. Taking a purple and brown together mix as well. We then went over the eyebrows and under the eyes. Edward hasn't seen daylight in a long time, so he's going to have big bags. We did put a little bit of black eyeshadow on the eyebrows as well, and we did a little bit of liquid eyeliner on the top. Here we're adding the black contacts. And here's where we add the wig from Amazon. It's a very old wig, very matted, and I thought this would be perfect for an Edward Scissorhand look. We just adjusted it to how we wanted it, clipped it, put some bits up, some bits down. The back of it is an absolute mess. We backcombed it a little bit as well, but I wish that we had some scissors. Just move parts around the face. And that is pretty much it for Edward Scissorhands. So prick stick for the scars, really pale makeup, and then just filling in the eyebrows. You could add contacts if you want to. And there he is. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.